Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where we are currently in Yedlimad to unlock something that I think is another tribal quest. Yeah. Hippos born to run. Oh, Desiree, just who I was hoping to see. Do you have a moment? Just when I thought normalcy has finally returned to us, I received word of some truly peculiar hippo sightings. Yes, hippos, a veritable herd of hippos. Hurtling down the highway, no less. Hippos hurtling? Yes, well, though hippos have long inhabited Vanaspati, it is quite unusual to see them in such numbers outside their natural habitat, let alone harrying travelers on the high road. Yet harried the travelers are. If these hippos have been displaced by the fires that beset the jungle during their final days, we must find them a more suitable home, for the sake of all concerned. I would normally ask the Radiant Host to help with such affairs, but they already have so much on their hands. And Ogul happens to be away, so could I ask you to look into the matter? Thank you. You truly are a blessing. I don't know much more than what I've already told you, but I'm sure others in Yedlimad have spotted a hurtling hippo or two. Now, I'm pretty sure for this unlock to come, you need to have finished the side quest chain with Ogul here in Yedlimad, and the side quest chain regarding the child here in Palaka Stand. Both I have recorded, and if I don't forget, I will put the links to those episodes in the description. Hurtling hippos, you say? Ah yes, I saw them barreling down the high road at tremendous speed. It was frightening just to watch. They kicked up so much dust that I couldn't get a clearer look at them, but everyone on the island knows that smooth silhouette. An adorable yet fearsome creature, the hippo. Yes, I've seen hippos on a number of occasions over by the Great Work, and this was the second time I've answered the question in as many belts. One of the refugees came by asking the very same not moments ago. Trana, I think was her name. If you're looking for the same hippos, maybe she could help? She set off towards the perfumed rice last I saw. So, and who else? Strapping resident. Is this about those dreadful Akasadara up north? Hitching carts to the hippos and Cinderuva knows what else. If they've come to join the other refugees, I doubt they'll be stirring up trouble. As if we don't have enough people leeching off our goodwill already. What are you looking at? Can't you see I'm in the middle of something here? Calm down, I'm just looking for hippos. Ah, looking for hippos? Damn, I was hoping to put paid to this before it got out of hand. Well, those hippos you're looking for should be rolling through any moment now. Just stand back and watch. Here they come. Hey, no stopping. What? Why is there fruit in the middle of a... You've done it now, you hamster hats. Maru, what did I tell you about riding this highway? Boss! Well, the roads back home ain't good for riding no more, boss. We ain't got much of a choice. keep it off a high road, will you? Yeah, rowing down a main road, kicking up dust storms, you're scaring people. What, you already forgot about the Tower of Zod, the fires and the screaming, the people turning? You really think that raising a racket what we need right now? In case you ain't got it through your heads yet, I'll spell it out for you. Our racing days are over. They were over yesterday and they were over the day before that too. I take it this solves your hippo mystery? Now all what's left is to apologize for these sorry sots. Can you tell me where to direct our groveling? A lady named Kancana in Yedlimad. Alright, let's have a chat with this Kancana. You're coming too, Maru. I left you in charge and the one in charge takes responsibility. That's how it goes. You'll be there to give you a report or something, right? See you soon enough then. Rain? Rain. Now, who might these fresh faces be? I was expecting news about hippos, but perhaps you've brought back a few lost souls as well? Something like that. Trana's the name, and on behalf of my hippos and associates here, I apologize for the commotion. We're used to racing our hippo carts in the less traveled paths of Vanaspati, you see? We never took much to society even before the sky started raining fire. Mostly just kept to ourselves and lived off the land. But being new to these parts is no excuse. We should have known better than to take the high road at high speed. We're sorry for any undue distress we might have caused. We ain't got much to offer, but we'll make it up to you however we can. Fafnir is in a bad way, so if we're going to do any good for anybody, now's the time. Or at least I'd like to think. I ain't got much in the way of ideas concerning how misfits like us can contribute. A crew of Akasodara looking for purpose and speedy hippos to steer them through. Perhaps there is something Trana and her associates can contribute to recovering Fafnir? Have you ever considered delivery work? Delivery work? You think we could do something like that? I mean, a hippo cart's the fastest set of wheels there is, but... It's an excellent idea. Local trade's on its way to recovery, and the timely delivery of goods via hippo cart can only be a boon. However, delivery work requires a great deal of trust. You are transporting someone's precious possessions after all. You will not only need to learn the trade, but earn the respect of the people as well. Everyone starts somewhere, and there's no need to feel intimidated. If this sounds like something you'd like to try, then why not let Desiree show you how it's done? It just so happens that a parcel intended for the great work was accidentally offloaded here today. It's filled with medical herbs from Gridania, so I'd like to send it over as soon as possible. Would you be a dear and deliver it with Trana? With your worldly expertise, I'm sure you will serve as a shining example of professionalism. You can count on me. I'll entrust the parcel to you, Trana. I have no doubt that you see it safely to its destination. Sorry for taking you out of your way, Desiree, but I look forward to seeing a professional do whatever it is professionals do. I'll be waiting by the gates, so give me a shout when you're ready to go. You truly have a gift for finding those in need. I can't help but want to nurture each and every one. I know it's a little more work than you bargained for, but do lend Trana and her associates a helping hand. I see great potential in them. Work? Respect? Us? Sure, we wouldn't have to scrounge for food anymore and just keep us busy like the boss wants, but if wishes were hippo cards, beggars would ride, you know? We're ready when you are. My partner's always pulling the fastest cart on the island. I stole the goods we're delivering under the seat, so it won't get damaged or nothing. And we ain't about to leave you high and hippoless. There's another card just for you. Hippos are usually shy around strangers, but you were there with a fruit earlier, so you got nothing to worry about. They're smarter than to bite the hand that feeds. We don't just let anybody write our cards, but if a boss thinks you can handle it... No need to be belly-aching, Maru. We ain't racing the cards down the high road like some hamster heads, I know. Now, off we go, slow and steady. Not a bad way to travel, huh? My crew designed these cards from scratch, you know. Historically, the Akasadara never went around in chocobo carriages or the like. But at some point I got wondering, why not? Sure, we are a heavy bunch, but nothing's impossible if you put your mind to it, right? Well, after auditioning all kinds of critters, we finally came around to hippos. Hippo riding's a team effort. Our hippos can sprint with the best of them, but they ain't got a lot of stamina, so a good rider knows when to push and when to let up. Here we are, safe and sound. Now we hand over the goods, right? You wouldn't happen to be talking about an imported package, would you? I've been expecting a delivery ship, but seen neither keel nor prow of it. Wait, aren't you the one who saved Lidana? That I am. Your delivery was misdelivered to Yedlimad. I see. Well, thank you both for going out of your way to bring this over. You saved me a considerable grief. No large trading vessels can dock here, you see. Usually our orders are offloaded at Alnair and then shipped by Doe, but sometimes they get mixed up in packages destined for Yedlimad. And then the logistical nightmare begins, I'm afraid. May I check to see if you indeed have my herbs? Yes, this is it. Importing beasts is trying enough without delivery mishaps, so I'm relieved they made it here safely. And to think that all of a hippo hubbub was, in fact, industrious delivery work. Little frightening to watch without proper context, but you've done a marvelous job. I'm sure to call upon your services again. That wasn't a delivery, but I guess a little misunderstanding never hurt anyone. People sure do trust you, though. I got trusted just standing next to you. And you looked so happy about his subs, had me smiling right along with him. Maybe we really can make a difference with his delivery business. Thanks for showing me the ropes and for doing all the talking too. I'd like to get straight back to Kancana, but from the looks of it, your hippo needs a breather. No surprise considering what it's been through lately. Here's what we'll do. I let this big boy rest up a bit, while you go on ahead for Soria. I'm trusting you with my prized set of wheels, so be careful. No scratches or nothing. Just ride like you did coming here, and there shouldn't be any problems. Should you become separated from your cart, speak with Trana at the great work to ride it again. Can I fly? I can't. Quest mounts can't fly. Her mission accomplished, a triumphant Soria traddles away with a cart in tow. Kancana will be pleased to hear of your successful delivery. Welcome back. Desiree told me about your successful delivery. Thank you for your help, Trana. What did you think of your first job? The delivery part seems pretty straightforward, even for our ilk, but the whole building trust thing won't be easy. Still, it's not like we can give up and go home to Vanaspati. Sooner or later, we'll have to get used to living with other folks. And you should have seen how relieved that alchemist was when he got his supplies. It's nice to know you did some good in the world. There's no greater reward for a job well done in my experience. If you choose to continue on this path, I'm certain the joy you bring will be returned to you tenfold. As this is a new endeavor for you and your associates, however, I do believe it's best if someone oversees your progress. Desiree, you did so much for Ogul that I have to ask, will you lend your aid to Trana and her associates? I know we are a right crew of misfits, Desiree, but I promise, we are hard workers. Give us a chance and we'll make you proud. You got spirit, kid. I'm with you. Thank you. I swear you won't regret this. Now that that's settled, I think it's time you saw your new home. You see, I've come into possession of an old trading post that has since fallen into disuse. The structures may be a little worse for wear, but the plot itself is very conveniently located. You're free to fix it up however you would like. You're just gonna let us use it? Just like that? I will lease it to you for a small fee. That's to say, if your business fails to turn a profit, I may have to rethink the use of that space one day. But we can talk about the particulars later. For now, how about you go and take a look? I've marked its location on the map. Gladly. Thanks for everything you've done for us. Let us reconvene at our new headquarters. I'll round up my people. Someone is eager to get started. I have high hopes for that one. If there's anything else I can do to help, do not hesitate to let me know. That is this abandoned trade post here. It's bigger than I thought, but what a dump. I'm grateful, of course, but... That's way. Glad you turned up. As you can see, this place ain't no megaduta, but once you get the basics up and running, it'll start feeling like home in no time. We need a cart shed for starters, and a place to store packages and whatnot. But if I'm honest, boss, I'm still not sure about all this. But if you say we should give it a shot, I guess I can try. Thanks, Maru. I'm counting on you, you know? Alright, as of today we are making our name as reliable delivery workers. We got a lot to learn, but don't go easy on us. Teach us everything you know. Now we need a name for our new business. Something real trustworthy. Boss, we gotta fix this place up. We ain't got time to be worrying about names. What's wrong with our team name anyway? Our team name? Yeah, right. We don't need to be fancy, just fast, reliable, and riding hippo carts. Hipporiders it is. Led by their charismatic leader Trana, the Hipporiders have retired from racing and rebranded themselves as speedy delivery workers. However, they are still known on the island as local delinquents. Use your experience as an adventurer and trusted hero to help them better their reputation. Tribal quest complete. The Hipporiders tribal quests unlocked. You've achieved friendly reputation with the Hipporiders. Akasadawa tribal quests are now available from Maru. And you may now purchase wares from Ganta. Hasty hippos. Trying our hand at delivery work is exciting, but sometimes I worry if we're cut out for it. Still, I said we'd do it, so we're doing it. We'll pull through somehow, like we always do. Okay, Maru, what quests are going on? I ain't sure about delivery work, but it's too late to slip the hippo harness now. The boss sure ain't the type to go back on anything she says, which, well, I guess that's one thing we admire about her. Riding flyers for flying riders. I promised the boss that I'd try to get the cart rolling, but lazing about here ain't exactly going to make a job of it. It ain't much, but I tried making some hand builds. You think you could pass them around Yedlimad? Tell folks that if they bring back one of these, they'll get a discount. That sounds professional, right? Anyhow, I'll leave the talking to you. I know you explain it good. The deal by the docks. Tell me there's a way here from Eorzea, ain't you? Just so happens we've got a deal lined up with an Eorzean trader, but we don't want no trouble is all. We don't mind acting as a middleman, do you? Alright, you need to pick up our side of a bargain from a fisher called Kanga in Akyali. Hand him this, you know what to do. Take what he gives you to the Eorzean trader at the docks in Yedlimad, and then report back with the goods once you've finished. Easy, right? Do it for the vine. Listen, Desiree, an important part of riding is being ready to ride at all times, and that means keeping up regular maintenance on your cart. It so happens that we are running low on certain spare parts, and getting more of them, well, let's just say it's best suited for fighting types, huh? Like you. If you could swing by the old Hamza hatchery and fetch me some Manusaka vines, I'd be much obliged. We're gonna have to take down some small fry to get to the Gnalia chap. But his are the vines we want. A healthy handful should do. Okay, let's start with vines at the hamster hatchery. Let's see if it stops raining anytime soon. Bad weather to work outside in. And big one? Big one. Simple enough. Now to the fishing village. Huh? What brings you here? Ah, Maru's favor, yes? I see you've brought payment in full. You wanted to be seen safely into the hands of a certain Lominsan visitor. I assume I can trust you with the rest. Oh there, you wouldn't happen to be Master Maru's associate now, would you? Oh good, I've been eagerly waiting your arrival, miss. Yours is my final trade, so it's back to the diamond of a Rotano I go. Please? Well, that's just to find the right ingredients this side of a bounty. Makes for glorious soup stock and fetch a glorious price at that. Limsa is a culinary capital after all. For our chefs, only the very best will suffice. Well then, a pleasure doing business with you. This crate contains Master Maru's goods. Send him my regards, yes? Frowning distributor. May I help you? A delivery service by hippo cart, no less. This is perfect timing. Just so happens that I need a parcel delivered to the Giant Skull grounds without delay. Fastest on the island, are we? I shall certainly put them to the test. Thank you. I'll head over straight away. Something for me? Oh, the Hipporiders. I know a fellow who works there. Nothing could make me happier than supporting an Akasodara-run business like this. I simply must find something for him to deliver. Ah, you have a business with me? A startup delivery service by Hippocart? I thought chocobo carriages were the only viable option. What an intriguing angle. I only offload luggage, so delivery arrangements are out of my hands, but I'll take this to my friend at the Harbor Guild. They may yet find some use for it. So in general, interest. Looking good. A lot better than with the Gavor tribe when we tried advertising those in the beginning. It became better over time, but... yeah. Have you also hand builds, have you? I'm glad we piqued some interest. Handing out adverts ain't glamorous, but it sure gets the job done. I'll keep thinking up new ways getting our name out there. Come by again when you've got the time. And a lot of experience for these few quests. Did the deal go alright? Here you go. Brilliant, I knew you were the right one for the job. I reckon that skipper might have skipped clear away if one of us came lumbering at him, fish or no. But this? It's a prototype of a new kind of the wheel. There's this really reputable company in Limsa that's come up with upgrades for our carts. We've gotta make sure we can handle any road now that we're riding all over the island. Can't wait to give these a spin. You got those vines? These are perfect. Our hippos appreciate your kindness, as do I. You see, these vines are what stand between the yolk and our precious hippo skin. And believe you me, you never want to see a blistered hippo. We always make sure to keep fresh vines in reserve, but go through them quicker than you might think. I hope you won't mind fetching some again when the time comes. Okay, but that will be it for today, for the hippos. And we continue with another time. Until next time, when we play more Final Fantasy XIV, I'm Ace, and don't get lost.